Welcome back to Wear Wigs with me. Today I am wearing Hollywood by Main Attraction in the color Apricot. Let's get started. Hollywood is a long-ish, layered, wavy, it's got a side swept bang, it's synthetic, just a great, super cute style wig. It's another one of those wigs that it might look a little different on whoever wears it because you can do a lot of things with this front bang. Some people might choose to have it more on their forehead. It also, I guess, would depend on how large of a forehead you have. This might be able to just be, a straight bang, maybe just a little bit to the side. But I tend to kind of like my hair up off my forehead, although I see a trend kind of happening with me lately where I am testing the waters with bangs a little bit. I've just never had bangs. I feel kind of weird in them still, but I love this. I love this so much that then I ordered Alexis by John Renault, which also has a side swept bang. I think this is a flattering kind of face framing wig for me. Even with this little bang, it can get enough lift to not just be laying flat against my face so that all you see is this much of my face. These layers around the face and the waves, it's just a very flattering wig. And I have now seen it on several people and it looks great on everybody. Like I said, it does, depending on who styles it, it could look a little bit different because I took my wide tooth comb and I've been combing this out. It still has stayed pretty wavy, but I can imagine the more I hang it on the mannequin head or hang it upside down and comb it, that these waves will continue to relax. That doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna hate that. But you might see some that are a little bit curlier or a little bit more relaxed. The bang might look a little bit different on everybody who wears it. Otherwise, it's kind of a what you see is what you get. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. This is a $125 wig. I can't believe it. I was really pleasantly surprised. Let's talk about the cap. This is my first Main Attraction wig. It's an open wefted cap. It does have a really great lace front. It's not crazy deep. It gives you some room if you want to mess with these bangs, you can. Put them down the middle or to one side or another. It's not crazy deep, but it's got a really pretty lace front. Otherwise, it's open wefted. It's got great velvet covered ear tabs, really good coverage with the metal stays, velvet covered extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and like I've said several times, open wefted. It is so comfortable. I do not have to wear a wig grip. I don't have to glue this down. I have a 22.5-inch circumference head, and this wig just snaps right on and doesn't move. I love that. I love that. The measurements on Hollywood. The bang is 6.75 inches. The top measurement is listed as 8.5 to 12.5 inches because there are just lots of layers throughout this wig. The side and back measurements are both listed at 5.25 to 13.75. The nape is listed at 12.25 inches. And the weight on Hollywood is 4.75 ounces. It doesn't feel heavy. It's not a fussy long wig. I don't feel like, as much as I love Miles of Style and even Blaze, they are both quite a bit longer than this. And so I find myself taking it all over to one side to keep control over it. If I'm gonna be outside or, just gonna be active with those long wigs, they're either in a ponytail or they're all to one side. There's a time and a place for all wigs, of course. Those type of wigs, if you're not used to having long hair, then they take some getting used to. If you're not used to having long hair, I just feel like this would be a great first long hair wig. Number one, it's not very expensive. It's comfortable, it's breathable, and then it just has great style that is gonna flatter every face because of all these layers. And no matter how long or short your face is, there is something to flatter everybody in this wig. The hair fibers on Hollywood. So you guys saw my review on Scarlet by Wig Pro, and the hair fibers I was pretty disappointed in. And that wig is actually more expensive than this wig. When I pulled this out of the box, I was just so excited and pleased and impressed.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I just got this Hollywood by Main Attraction from LeeAnn. This is straight out of the box, ran a wide tooth comb through it. It's so cute. It's so soft. I am so surprised. I also am so glad that I tried this.
And because these hair fibers are soft, but they're not shiny, it's not like doll hair. These are great fibers, you guys. I mean, right up there with all the big name brands that everybody loves so much. These are right up there. So I don't know where they cut corners to make this a lower price, but you don't feel it and you don't see it. There is perma-tease, but it's also not crazy. It's mainly up top because this just has the lace front. So there's perma-tease up here and you can see the perma-tease. It's kind of like Mackenzie in that way. You can see a little perma-tease up here, but like Mackenzie, it has so many other great features that I'm not too bothered by that. Probably, you know, I don't know. I don't really notice it in this color. And I mean, I think because I love it so much, I can just make all the excuses in the world, but nobody's looking at that. We're looking at that. Nobody else is looking at that. They're definitely not dwelling on it. I don't know, the perma-tease, you know, there's a little bit all over, but it's not something that you're gonna feel that's gonna be super hot. It's just kind of well done perma-tease that gives you the body and the volume, but isn't ratty and overwhelming. It's not pillowy. Even up here where most of it is concentrated, it's not pillowy. I'm just gonna keep saying it. I just can't believe how great this wig is for $125. It's crazy. The color I chose is Apricot, and it's so pretty. It's like a light red, but kind of a dull light red. It's not that bright orangey red that I love from Aesthetica's R30 2826 or John Renault's Strawberry Shortcake. It's more of a, just kind of, like I said, kind of a dull light red. Like when you see it, it's light red. But then in certain lights, it can almost look like a light brown. So it's not overwhelming. Kind of where Strawberry Shortcake and Aesthetica's R30 2826, I need to come up with a name so I'm not like saying all those numbers. Where that kind of leans more toward the golden blonde side. That 26 is that golden blonde. Apricot, I don't know what the color codes are, but this would be the other side of that would lean more toward the light brown. Apricot is just a really pretty, subtle, light red color. I love it. Okay, so I talked about the cap and the measurements and the color and the perma-tease and the hair fibers. My overall thoughts about Hollywood, and I think you can tell already, I love it. I have worn this so much since I got it. I think it's been almost 3 weeks. I bought Hollywood from LeeAnn, and if you don't know LeeAnn yet, I encourage you to get to know LeeAnn. I'm a member of all the Facebook groups, I think, associated with wigs, and I love being a part of those groups. I really like seeing all the different women post pictures of wigs that make them feel good, or maybe they don't feel great about them and they just need a little help with them. I love seeing all the different colors and styles and all the comments and the support, and I just learned so much from these people. But I do tend to kind of keep my distance. I don't post a ton of pictures on Facebook, and kind of sit back, learn and watch and comment every once in a while on people's pictures. And there's something about LeeAnn that makes me engage in her group. She does Facebook Lives at least once a week, and she sells wigs, she talks makeup, she applies makeup, she does giveaways. There are just certain people that pull you in, make you pay attention, and encourage you to engage, and it works. It just works. And I encourage you to check that Facebook page out. It's really great. Just be ready, probably gonna buy a wig. Doesn't matter how many times I get on her Facebook Lives and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a wig. I am not going to buy a wig. I buy a wig. I mean, it's just, I don't know what it is. You just get caught up. There's usually like 30 of us at least on these lives, and everybody's chatting and talking, and you just get caught up, and before you know it, a wig is on its way to your house. So just beware, it's a lot of fun. You might get caught up in the fun. So that's about LeeAnn. I think she is one of the neatest people that I have met through this wig community, and so I bought this wig from her, and I wanted to give her a shout out on here. She's starting her own, she's starting her own wig retail business, and gotta be honest, I mean, I think she's gonna be successful. There's just certain people that have that something special, and LeeAnn's got it. We all love a good comparison. And when I got Hollywood, the first thing I started comparing her to is Blaze by Aesthetica. Blaze is longer. It doesn't have a side swept bang like Hollywood does, but it was the long layers that made me do the comparison. And then the color. This was the color I was talking about that is more the golden. Like if you're used to blondes and you want to try red, I think this is Aesthetica's R302826. I think this would be a great red to try out. And then if you are used to brunette, I think Apricot would be a good red to try out. It leans more toward the brunettes. So here's R302826 and then Apricot. I'll put some outside pictures in here too, because I took some pictures, I think right away. I tell you, I got Hollywood and like went crazy on Instagram. Like, look at this, oh my gosh. Here it is compared to Blaze. Here it is compared to Mackenzie. So let's look at Mackenzie. Now Mackenzie doesn't have the wave like Blaze and like Hollywood does. Mackenzie is comparable to me because of the layers and the fact that it is also just a lace front. It has the visible perma-tease on top and just the lace front. And it's shorter than Blaze. It's also in that same color, R302826. I don't know if me and the styrofoam head here are the same, probably not, but so it's not quite as long as Blaze. You can still put Mackenzie in a ponytail, and I mean, you can put Hollywood in a ponytail too. Hollywood might be a little bit shorter than Mackenzie. The wig that I was inspired to purchase because of Hollywood is Alexis. Because I only paid $125 for Hollywood, I wasn't sure about the side swept bang. I took the chance because it looks so cute on somebody else, and I'm glad that I did because I love this side swept bang. I don't think that it just cuts off my face like a regular bang does that I've kind of always had a problem with. In purchasing this, it gave me the confidence to go for John Renault's Alexis. And if you've had your eye on Alexis, I mean, this is a $400 wig. And I used Wig Studio One's 30% off. I did get a little bit of discount, but I mean, it's still expensive. Still more than $125. I had put off buying Alexis because I wasn't sure about that side swept bang. That's kind of the benefit of checking out these lower priced brands in a style that kind of been nervous about. You're not quite sure if it would look good on you. You start with a lower price, and then if you like it, you can buy the more expensive one. And Alexis is completely hand tied. I'll be reviewing that here pretty soon. Oof, it's a good one. Okay guys, so this has been Hollywood by Main Attraction in the color Apricot. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Do a little chit chat down in the comments. Give it a thumbs up. Love to know what you think about it. If you have it, do you love it as much as I do? This will not be my last Main Attraction. I already have several in my wish list. You can't beat this price. The hair fibers are great. The cap fits great. Color is super pretty. The style is super cute. Just go down the list. It's all great. And it's $125? Are you kidding me? There's gonna be more Main Attraction on my channel. Okay guys, I will see you next week.